who's going to speak on asset building. Heather Francisco, adult advocate at Safe Haven of Greater Waterbury, who will speak on financial literacy, your money, your goals. Ellen Lynch, executive director of Children's Community School, one of our successful VITA sites. And Jennifer Prescott Rama, I hope I said that right, executive assistant, Webster Bank, who will speak on her experience as a financial literacy coach. And we will start with Donna today. Each panelist will just say a few minutes on their topic and come down the line. Welcome.
Good morning, and thank you for inviting me. I'm actually one person on the panel that has a little bit different perspective. I'm not a partner agency. I work with all of the United Ways in Connecticut. I work with all 15 United Ways in Connecticut because about 2 years ago, the United Ways decided that there were some issues that they might have greater impact on if they worked as a team. So they picked financial stability as the area that they wanted to start working in. And since that time, we have been looking at how we can help ALICE families. So I know that you all have seen the ALICE report. You've all had an opportunity to read that incredibly dense report. But just to refresh your memory that 40% of families in Connecticut are living below what has been established as the ALICE threshold, which is sort of the basic cost of living for somebody, what they need to survive. In Greater Waterbury, it's actually 46%. And across your towns, you range from 64% of families in Waterbury who are below this threshold to 22% in Prospect, which is the lowest. So at least 20% of families in every town in your service area are living below this poverty, this ALICE threshold. That's significant. It takes in this area between $77,000 and $80,000 a year to survive. That equates to a wage that is significantly higher than the average wage in Connecticut. So it's a struggle for people. And that struggle has a lot of impact on their families. So it means that maybe they forego health care, or they have a lesser quality of health care. It means that their nutrition may be compromised, that their children maybe move more frequently, and as a result their education is compromised, or they're not able to participate in school activities that maybe cost a little money. Those kinds of things have tremendous ripple effects on families, and so it creates this sort of generational issue. The United Ways in Connecticut have been looking at how they can address these issues. So they try to tackle issues like income by providing, and I think this is an area that you work in, doing some work around job training or career readiness, trying to help people improve their station so that their income goes up, but also connecting them to public benefits that they may not know they're eligible for, like food stamps or VITA, which I think somebody here is going to talk about. Those are things that help boost their income as well. But then there's also the other side of it, is how do they manage the money that they have? And so there's a range of activities that go on there, from financial education, financial coaching, to savings, and helping people learn how to save, helping people save, but also helping them save for specific assets. So you may support a housing counseling organization where people are looking at becoming first-time home buyers, or you may provide match savings programs where people's money is matched so that they can in fact purchase a house or return to education or start a business. Those are the kinds of initiatives that are going on all around Connecticut. Together, these organizations have decided to sort of relaunch, but it's going to take a new twist, a program that we're now calling ALICE Saves. So beginning in January of 2019, we will be making available to residents of Connecticut two really great programs that make a difference. One is called Save Our Life. And Save Our Life is a new version of a program that the United Ways did participate in it over the past year called Starter Savings. It's a program that comes from a California-based organization called EARN, and it is a match savings program. It rewards people for saving. It's a modest match for savings. For every $20 that somebody saves, they get $10 rewards for 6 months. It's designed to boost somebody's emergency savings and to sort of get them, maybe sort of give them a little push towards that savings goal. In Connecticut, where the program ran for a year, there were a lot of problems with the program initially because it's an online program. So you connect your savings account to EARN, and that's how you earn your rewards. The initial program had very few participating financial institutions, so it meant that fewer people were able to participate. So for example, 900 people in Connecticut signed up, but there were only 300 savers, and that's probably why. Although 300 savers is fantastic. But this new version of the program, there are 9,000 financial institutions. So if you have online banking, you will be able to participate in this program. In the previous version, as I said, 300 people participated. They saved over $290,000, an average of $917 per person. That's a tremendous amount of savings for somebody who's in the ALICE or in poverty, in the ALICE or poverty categories. There's research that shows $300 of emergency savings can change a family's life. It means that the car repair that forces them to quit their job, they now can make. It means that they're not going to be evicted, where it stops those kinds of things from happening. So the emergency savings goal is really a positive one for people. Those 300 people who saved, they not only saved money, but the research on those people showed that they began saving more regularly, they saved more money when they saved, they started using a budget and sticking to a budget, and they had a more optimistic outlook on their financial future. And that is a really positive thing for people because the stress of managing your money really affects all aspects of people's life, particularly their work. There's a lot of research that shows financial stress at work is one of the largest causes of disciplinary action. It causes people to be out of work more frequently or distracted at work. So the new program, which we're going to launch in January, is open to anybody. There's no income guideline, you can join. Anyone can. The average person who joins has an income of about $25,000, however. All you need is an email address and, as I said, a bank account that has online banking credentials. And you have to be 18. You deposit your money in your account. At the end of 6 months, you get a reward. In between, the program provides sort of encouragement through a series of emails that are financial tips or savings tips. We're going to marry that very successful program. It's very successful around the country. We're going to marry that with another program called Trusted Advisor, which is a program from a New York organization called Neighborhood Trust Financial Services. Another program that has tremendous results across the country. That program is generally used with employers, although we're not going to do it that way. But Staples, for example, provides this service to all of their employees, or Sovereign Bank actually provides it. But also a lot of healthcare organizations, hotels, restaurants, the service kinds of businesses that you might expect. A Trusted Advisor is a personal financial coaching program that's tech-enabled. So you get to talk to a real person, either by Skype or telephone, frequently through email in between your sort of one-on-one sessions. But you have a real person who pulls your credit report, reviews it with you, works with you to develop a financial plan, and then works with you over a course, well, actually forever, because once you're a member for life. So you start working with a financial coach to sort of achieve your financial goals. That program has also shown a very significant improvement in people reaching their goals, of reducing, they've reduced debt across, since 2016 among their clients, they've reduced debt by $2.9 million. So debt reduction, credit improvement, those are the kinds of outcomes that you see in that program. That program will be available to anyone. It'll be available to all of the people who participate in Save Your Life. Those who fail to make their monthly goals will get it a little bit earlier. But even if you make all your monthly goals, at the end, this financial counseling program will be available to you so that you can continue your financial journey. Our goal is to move people from where they are to a better financial place, and these are the kinds of programs that United Way around Connecticut are putting in place to make sure that families have a more positive financial future. And Kristen and Karen and Joanne have been tremendous supporters and champions of these programs. So you're lucky that you have them here, and we really appreciate all the support that you guys all give to this kind of work in the community.
Thank you, Joanna, very much. We just want to keep things moving along. I know people have to get to work too. Next, turn over to Heather Francisco.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I wanted to just start by saying thank you to the United Way of Greater Waterbury for all you do in the community. I am truly humbled by the collective efforts year after year. Thank you for this opportunity this morning to share how I'm able to support the efforts of the United Way of Greater Waterbury. By implementing the financial literacy curriculum, Your Money, Your Goals in the community through my work as an advocate at Safe Haven of Greater Waterbury, I have been able to have an incredible impact. For those who may not know, Safe Haven is the local domestic violence and sexual assault service provider. We are one of 10 community providers who attended Your Money, Your Goals. This training was presented by the United Way of Greater Waterbury in Yukon in the fall of 2017, and several of our advocates were trained. One of those advocates has offered this curriculum to residents in our domestic violence safe house, Peggy's Place, making this important information accessible to some of our most vulnerable clients. As some of you may know, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I hope in sharing with you today that you will have a better understanding of not only how Your Money, Your Goals curriculum is being used in the community via direct service providers such as myself, but also I hope to share a little bit about why some of our clients need this and other financial literacy services. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, up to 99% of domestic violence survivors have faced financial abuse. In fact, finances are one of the most commonly cited reasons for remaining in an abusive relationship. This basically translates to people stay because they can't afford to leave. This could be because of employment abuse, such as preventing someone from working or sabotaging their current employment, preventing a victim from accessing existing funds, coerced debt, or in some cases, the person is simply unable to focus on finances because they are stuck in survival mode. By helping the clients to learn about finances, we are educating them, empowering them, and better preparing them for when they are ready to leave their abuser. The title of the curriculum says it all: Your Money, Your Goals. The title is powerful because it helps people to realize that they are in control to choose the direction of their financial literacy. So often people are told what to do to improve their situation. But with this approach, the power is on the person to decide. And once they choose what is important for them, Your Money, Your Goals provides exercises that guide the process. It could be that they need knowledge about different types of financial service providers and what money services they provide. Maybe they need help cashing a check, with credit repair, or paying down debt. Most often, I find myself doing budget work with my clients. Some of my clients do not have the basic skills for money management and benefit greatly from budgeting exploration. This can include learning to balance an account ledger, developing a cash flow chart and/or bill calendar, helping the client to develop a plan that allows them to pay bills on time and avoid fees that can further complicate finances. This could also lead to exploring spending and looking at ways to tighten a budget, such as switching insurance companies to save on that monthly bill, or even reducing trips to Dunkin' Donuts. Savings planning is an area of great need. Be it purchasing a car, needing legal representation, or having to move, clients often need access to large sums of money they cannot or do not have. In these cases, we develop savings plans that are feasible and within their ability. We may also explore community supports and programs, many of which are funded by the United Way, that can assist with these efforts. Allowing clients to make choices and supporting their choices is a huge part of what we do at Safe Haven, and Your Money, Your Goals fits easily into this approach, allowing advocates to further empower their clients to be free from abuse. If a client is identified as needing more in-depth individual financial support, we also have the option to refer that client to a financial coaching initiative, which we'll hear more about soon. In wrapping up, I just would like to express my gratitude for providing me with the tools needed not only to help my clients, but also to help myself. I have implemented some of the tools from Your Money, Your Goals into my own personal finances, and my financial situation has improved as a result. This helps to give me the confidence to continue to implement this curriculum with my clients. So thank you very much. And on that note, I will pass it to Ellen.
Thank you. Those of you that are familiar with Children's Community School know that our mission for the last 50 years, and yes, my friends, it's 50 years this year. I don't know when it got to be 50 years, but it did. Is to work with the inner city children and families. We started out just educating the children and soon found out no, we had to feed them too. And since 90% of our families are usually on food stamps. And then we got to working with the families, because if you work with the whole family, you get a lot further and there's a lot more success. And believe me, I could sit here for the next 2 hours and tell you success stories. So, and United Way has been a great partner with us over the years, and hopefully will continue to be a good part of our services. And last year, Karen called and said, we have this program that will help people with their income tax, but we need some sites. Could you provide a site? Well, sure. She said my favorite words, it's free. It's not going to cost you or the families anything. So we provided the site, set up the day and the appointments. We never had a spare moment. In fact, towards the end, the last, when everybody's favorite date, April 15th, was coming along, we were getting panicky phone calls. But I can't go anywhere, and I need to get them done. One poor soul asked me if I would do her income tax. I said, no, you don't want me doing your income tax. But we would call United Way and see if there was a site that had an appointment. It was so successful that this year we're going to do 2 afternoons a week, and I'll bet you every appointment will be filled.